French defense, classical, Steinitz, Boleslavsky variation, 7, cx d4 8.nx d4 qb6. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn, since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. While preparing for d5, the French defense prevents the light squared bishop in favor of a strong center and opportunities for counterattacks. The center is fully controlled by d4 and the dark squared bishop is made available. The e4 pawn is threatened by the center counterattack on d5. nc3 defends the e4 pawn and pressures the d5 pawn. nf6 defends the d5 pawn and also attacks the e4 pawn. e5 closes the center and immediately attacks the knight on f6. nfd7 retreats the attacked knight and prepares the c7-c5 pawn break. f4 supports the e5 pawn and prepares to develop the knight to f3 behind the f pawn. c5 attacks the d4 pawn and prepares to develop the knight to c6 behind the c pawn. nf3 supports the d4 and e5 pawns. nc6 develops the knight and attacks the d4 pawn. b3 develops the bishop and defends the d4 pawn. cx d4 captures the pawn and attacks the knight on c3 and the bishop on e3. nx d4 captures the pawn and places the knight in the center where it attacks the knight on c6. qb6 develops the queen while attacking the knight on d4 and pawn on b2. This develops a queen off its starting square, getting it into the action. This threatens to reveal an attack on a pawn. That was a free pawn. This activates a piece and simultaneously wins time by attacking an opposing queen. This move puts the queen on a safer square. This develops a piece while also winning a tempo on a knight. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is the only good move. Recaptures. This kicks an opposing bishop. This is the only move that works. This is an equal trade. Backs off. This wins a tempo by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. This moves the queen to safety. This is the only good move. That pawn was free for the taking. It is the last book move. This permits the opponent to kick the checking queen. It is an inaccuracy. This kicks the checking queen away with a pawn. It is best. This move puts the queen on a safer square. It is best. This gains time by putting a queen in danger and getting it to flee. It is ideal. This attacks a rook, winning a tempo when it moves away. It is best. When the queen retreats, this attack wins a tempo. It is ideal. This moves the queen to safety. It is best. This gives the adversary the chance to win a tempo by posing a rook threat. It is incorrect. This buys time by putting a rook in danger and getting it to flee. It is ideal. By posing a threat to a queen and compelling it to flee, this wins a tempo. It is ideal. This move puts the queen on a safer square. This threatens to prevent castling. It is best. This reveals an attack on a queen. It is excellent. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players. This wins a tempo by threatening a rook and forcing it to move away. It is best. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players.